How did we get here? Greetings, brothers and sisters. Hope you're all doing well. I'm Steve Lysonadale. Today is a very special day. I'm sure you've already known about by reading the title of this video. But my most popular video, my Minecraft Hunger Games animation, is 10 years old today. Wow. I never thought I'd be getting to this point when I made it that I'd be making a 10-year anniversary video. I mean, who would during the time that would upload it? I didn't quite have anything planned for this 10-year anniversary. I sort of did before, but I don't quite think that happened. That sort of fell through. But I still wanted to make this video anyway, just to say thank you. And yeah, just give you a bit of a history around the whole video, I guess, about why it came to be. First of all, before I get anywhere else, just thank you for just how far this video has come already. Just the overwhelming success that it got when it did. And even though after a certain amount of time, new videos on my channel has been like give or take because of my life priorities, this is the video that I would say has just got me on the map. Like, it's the video that really turned me into an animator, so to speak. Kicking this video right off by getting sentimental. It's weird looking at it now, thinking where my animation skills are at this point. Because, okay, I get it if you watch it compared to something like, say, Warden in the Dark, which is my most recent animation I put out roughly 2 years ago. Yeah, sure, I get it, it's night and day. But I was sort of thinking, well, the age I was at during the time, like, it's pretty decent for, like, a beginner level. Okay, so I guess to explain how this video came to be, I was thinking of video ideas to come up with, and I was looking around at some of my other favorite content creators on the platform and what they were doing. A big inspiration during the time was Slamacow, and he made a Game of Spleef video, and how it went off from there, like, I thought to myself, well, he's making a video on a mini game that already exists within Minecraft servers. Why don't I find another one to do it for one I did? And I thought, well, survival games is popular right now, so let's do that one. I riffed the idea off of him so much to the point where even the thumbnail looks identical. Like, look at the two side to side, and you'll see what I mean. So, a good or bad habit, depending on how you want to see it, was I would just make up a story as I go along. And in the real world, you're not really supposed to do that. You want to plan everything out in advance. But there is also some fun in spontaneous animation where you just make up a story as you go along. Finished it, uploaded it onto YouTube. Didn't really think much of it. Month went by. It happened to be my first video that reached 1,000 views. Sorry, I'm like, oh wow, wasn't expecting that. Because during the time, all my videos were like nowhere more than like 1,000. It would always be like roughly 500 or something like that. Another month went by, and here's screenshot evidence to prove it to you. 250,000 views within 2 months. And I forget at what point it reached 1 million, but obviously it was a big deal when it really reached 1 million. And one of the things you should know about me is, like, I'm a very modest person. Like, I'm not good at promoting myself. I'm getting better now. And, like, still to this day, I have this problem. Especially had it back then. So I wouldn't really tell many people that I had a YouTube channel and that I was doing well. I would all just keep it to myself. It, like, took one family member to suddenly discover my channel, see how well it was going, and just to be like, what the heck? How have you not told this to us? And so pass it on to everyone else, and it just became like wildfire at this point. I look back at it, and obviously it shows its age. The animation isn't as up to speed as my skills are now, if you remember any of my recent stuff that I've done. But some things still hold up. Like, the humor is probably my favorite part. Like, a lot of the slapstick comedy is still, like, really solid. That one joke where Darren face plants into the wall. Mwah! Greatest joke of my life. I will never be able to replicate that ever again. So yeah, whole chain reaction of events happened after that. So obviously it led to me to make more animations, learn more about animating and what makes like YouTube content and whatnot. Led to the point where you guys asked me to make a sequel, which I did do, and I happily did. I had a lot of fun with that one, so you can see that one was a much more technological leap in that animation as well, because Minimator during the time had upgraded to allow for shaders and shadows and whatnot. From there on, it was kind of my last Minecraft animation I made for a while. I wouldn't make another one until like 2021, but after that whole animation happened, my life priorities kind of shifted. I went on to do university. I joined a band, which, funny enough, I'm still in that band. We put out our debut album just recently, last year in October. Go listen to us, Black Time Cabaret. Yeah, eventually I had a spark in 2021 where I just wanted to make another Minecraft animation, which you have seen in Warden in the Dark. Still comments to this day saying how much the video is meant for me. Like, it's very surreal to think to look back at that, see people saying how much they've inspired them to start making animations, and a lot of people being like, this was my childhood, this got me into X and Y stuff. I'm like, very humbling. I gotta appreciate all of you for all of that. If it weren't for Minimator existing, I wouldn't have just gone on this whole adventure of making animations, just making stuff that I enjoy making. I almost want this video now in a way to be a notion to all of you that like, I started off like not knowing anything and I like wasn't good at it, but I still made stuff anyway. And just by making 100 bad stuff, I made the really good stuff. If you're on that fence right now, I encourage you, like, don't worry about your skill, just start making stuff. Enjoy what you're making, and the skill will come naturally the more you do it. The more you analyze your old work, the more you give yourself that feedback loop. Just enjoy making stuff. That's the process I had. And like, to every one of you's already said that I've done that. Very surreal feeling, but I gotta thank you guys so much for just the kind words and just how monumental this video has become at this point in my life. This is pretty much a video that changed my life. Words can't express enough. Thank you all so much. I love you all. I love you. So I guess that does leave another question, which I know a lot of you will probably have on your minds right now. Will there be a Minecraft Hunger Games 3? Excellent question. Short answer, I don't know, but I really want it to happen. Bit of backstory for you, so around 2020, COVID was running rampant around the world, we're all in lockdown. I was still attending university, albeit online, and I was during the free time I had outside of my classes that I was doing, I had a lot of time to think, and just a day went by when I thought about that Minecraft Hunger Games animation and where it would go from there. And I thought about the characters specifically, about where they should go, how I would tie those loose ends. And then just out of nowhere, I had this flood of inspiration that just came out of me out of nowhere as to what the story would be. And fast forward like a few months later, I had a first draft for a script, character models, character designs, a storyboard, albeit not finished yet, I need to revise it as well, and just a working version of the video. And I've just been in and out, tinkering it here and there. It's been in pre-production hell for ages at this point. But every now and then, I would just go about my life and I would still think about the characters and whatnot. I still feel very invested in SL, Darren, the girl, and just new characters as well that I've designed for this story, who I've yet to introduce you all to. Shh, spoilers. And eventually, that's what inspired me to make Closing the Gap and Warden in the Dark, to begin with anyway. Because I wanted to make a series of animations, in the end I only just made 2, to eventually lead up to hype for Minecraft Survival Games 3. I'm at a point now where I still want to make it happen, I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. Because the YouTube algorithm is just not on my side anymore. Things have changed a lot with YouTube the past couple of years, and I want to be able to find ways to fund it. I thought of the idea, maybe a Kickstarter. I want to find some way to, first of all, rejuvenate the energy on the channel, and then try and turn that energy back into interest for Minecraft Survival Games 3. I'm still not happy with the script yet. I gotta go back and change things if I want to make this happen. But know that, like, it exists. The basic outline is there. And don't want to say too much about it because it's spoilers. But will it happen someday? Probably will. But what I do need is your support. I want you guys to help me on this. Just give me words of encouragement. Let me know this is something that this is something you want to see from me. Earlier last year, I started learning Blender as well, and godsend of a program. I love this thing. So eventually at some point I might learn to make the transition from Minimator to Blender for this project, but there's some added challenges to that, which means I'd have to re-rig all of these character models. That's going to be another challenge. Yeah, that's going to be another challenge in of itself. Yeah, it's been very, like, ebb and flow in and out with my motivation to work on it. But still, want to make it happen someday. That's about all I have to say with this video. But thank you guys so much for supporting me these few years. I'll try and see if I can make some kind of return to making videos in 2024. Not so much to, like, try and rejuvenate my career in YouTube again, but more so just love out of this stuff, because I had so much fun making Warden in the Dark that I just want to keep doing it. Some shape or form, don't know how. Maybe I might mess about with YouTube shorts, like super short form style stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support you're giving me. Thank you for all the doors that this video has opened for me. Yeah, here's to 10 more years. Who knows where Steve Lysonadale will go. Even if there's going to be like another year gap in between videos, I don't know. But nonetheless, love you guys. Sending all my love from Australia. And yeah, thank you. Love ya. Later.